Here we go. I was telling Bobby, two of the top competitors in the history of WW, Chris Minyon and Tim Arson.
More importantly, the way Tim Arson came out here, did you see that music? Did you hear that music?
Yes, I did.
That is the music of the late, great Chris Candido.
Yes.
You notice he pointed to the sky there, back in black indeed.
Now, is it some sort of anniversary or something was going on with Chris Candido?
You know, I don't remember the date he died. Well, I don't remember everybody's death.
Oh, man, I can't believe you. Let's get to this match. Now, this is a classic match of power versus speed. Chris Minyon, accolades all over the place in wrestling. Tim Arson, accolades all over the place. This match might be the most evenly contested match tonight here at the Big Deal.
Well, this is friend versus friend. Last month you saw these guys.
Pal versus pal.
Pal versus pal. I wanted to say friend versus friend. However, you saw these guys last month involved in a triple threat. They really didn't get anything squared away there. These guys are friends, but they're also competitors at the end of the day. Ooh, power versus power indeed.
Now, that's not the way it's going to be done. Yes, this is how it's supposed to be done. Minyon showing his speed on Tim Arson, catches him with a quick arm drag. And another. Ooh, big drop kick.
And this match is going to break down very soon. This friendship is not going to last long.
Bobby, what makes you think the friendship is not going to last long? These guys trained together for years. They've been here forever as friends competing.
There's two things in WW that's going to break up this friendship. The gold and the money. And that is stronger than any friendship when it comes to professional wrestling.
Ooh. Well, you heard the Toma chant. What does Toma mean, by the way?
I'll show you later.
Well, Tim Arson, I think I may be standing correctly here. Or stand corrected, is that it? Anyway, the fact is, you're right. He's going ahead, and he's really delivering to Chris Minyon. Tim Arson cannot exactly afford a loss here. He hasn't looked sharp in recent months here in Gleason's gym. You notice that he's not even wearing his proper ring attire. Tim Arson needs to get back on a winning streak here, and he gets started tonight with Chris Minyon, and Minyon got the knee up.
Chris Minyon is very fast, and he got caught by Tim Arson. And like a Walls of Jericho type maneuver.
I believe the father name of that hold is the Boston Crab. Rolled over there into a cradle. But also now Arson's on top. He has the same amount of leverage.
When you have the legs up higher, it is the Walls of Jericho as Tim Arson had Minyon. Don't ever correct me on moves again.
No, he sat down to it real quick. I'm just saying that it was not the Walls of Jericho. The Walls of Jericho, you need a knee in the spine.
Ah, come on. Why are you always trying to break down moves like you know what you're talking about? No, you don't. Now, what's going on? I missed some action. I had to be called away for a quickie.
Tim Arson did the Walls of Jericho.
Oh, Tim Arson did the...
Crab.
I'm going to agree with Bobby and say it's the Walls of Jericho.
Yes.
Because, James, you always wrong on what you say. Oh, and I know what this is.
What's it called?
He smashed his back on the mat. That's what it's called.
It's called an Oklahoma Slam.
Says who? Who called it that?
Chains of Dr. Death, Steve Williams.
Let me ask you a question. Who called it the Oklahoma Slam? Like, do you know the man who makes up moves names?
Yeah, let me explain something. Dr. Death Steve Williams called the Oklahoma Slam because he was from Oklahoma. Tim Arson is Canadian, so at least call it the Canadian Slam.
Hold on.
It's like, how do you...
Tim Arson was from Staten Island.
Oh! I know what that vicious neck breaker, you can feel it all the way to Staten Island.
Well, it's a swinging neck breaker.
Swinging, neck breaker, standing. What's the problem? It's a neck. It hurt his neck. How about that?
It certainly did.
Now, Tim Arson is...
Excellent analysis, Jason.
Yes, I'm a pro. I understand these things. Tim Arson, now he's playing games. It's pal versus pal, but Tim Arson is extremely cocky in this match.
Well, Tim Arson has been the world champion. And look at this octopus type maneuver.
Wow. Very impressive. Oh! That's pure power by Tim Arson to get out of that. No fancy reversal, just pure power.
Well, you could break down all day how Minyon has power for his size and Tim Arson has power, period. The only thing that's really going to matter in the end is if these guys can maintain their friendship after they've been beating the hell out of one another so far for almost 10 minutes.
Minyon, for his size, is deceptively strong. I've seen him pick up much larger men than Tim Arson in this ring. Minyon has the strength, the speed. I mean, he is basically the total package. Reminds me a lot of Davey Boy Smith in that ring.
Exactly.
I thought you were going to say Lex Luger. You said total package.
Why did you say Lex Luger?
He said total package.
Does anybody here look like Lex Luger?
No.
Or do all people like Timmy Arson look like Lex Luger? Are you being racist again? All long hair Caucasians like Lex Luger?
No, not at all. Oh, here we go.
Oh,
Do all white blonde people look like Lex Luger?
Swing out Uranagi into a sidewalk slam. Only finds 2 there for Tim Arson. And now trying to get at Robert Corbett for the cadences of the count.
Roger Corbett actually has done a pretty good job. I'm very impressed by Roger Corbett. He's definitely, huh?
His name's Robert.
Robert or Roger?
Robert.
I call him Roger?
Yes.
Roger sounds better though, right?
I'm going to see if I can get Christopher Lloyd over here to say 2.1 gigawatts.
Well, Bobby G, it's actually 1.21 gigawatts.
You're such a nerd.
Oh, there we go. Look at that face buster there. Off the second rope, drove Tim Arson's jaw right into his kneecap.
Damn, you're a nerd.
Do you love Christopher Lloyd too? You want us to get him over here so he could tell you how to build the flux capacitor? See, you know that too.
Oh, you're in love with
You're a big
Andrew Lloyd
nerd.
Webber too?
You're a big nerd.
See one movie, I'm a nerd.
Whoa, both guys are down right here. And you know what? Not only is this a power versus power match, the winner definitely is going to move up that ladder to try to get some gold here at WW.
Well, really, it's all about gold. Minyon has held just about every belt.
Yes.
Arson has held just about every belt, including the WW World Heavyweight Championship. But Minyon on top here, lateral press, and does not get him.
Well, it's going to take more than that to get down Tim Arson. Oh, very smart by Minyon. Arson is the larger man, and what do? You cut down the legs.
And the more you work on that leg, the tougher it'll be for Tim Arson to carry around his extremely large frame. Tim Arson does run about 300 pounds of solid muscle.
Yes. And what you do when there's a big giant tree, you chop it down from the bottom.
It's about 265. Anyway, that springboard drop kick from the second rope to the back of the neck of Tim Arson there. Almost found 3. Minyon has really been able to work together quite a rally here. And just as I say that, a counter to the buckle. Double leg spine buster. There it is, baby.
Wow. That might be it. I told you, I told everybody this could be the most evenly match here tonight, and exactly what is happening.
Well, both men are at the same level of experience at a 2 count. Tim Arson is as shocked that Minyon could keep kicking out of these moves.
Look at the wear and tear on both guys' faces in this match. They've pounded each other for almost 10 minutes now. Both men are brutally hurt, and you can see by the way they move around the ring, the amount of pain that they have endured in this match has definitely taken a toll.
Well, that is the difference between what we saw with Tristan Spade earlier and with these men right now. Not only are they conditioned, but they're healthy. They can go for 1 hour, 2 hours. But, oh, here we go. Arson looking for the TKO. Wait, a counter. A counter into a roll-up. A victory roll. 2. He got him.
Quick maneuver by Minyon. He was able to counter Tim Arson's finishing move and able to get the 3 count.
That was unbelievable, and I believe that this friendship, this pal versus pal match, has destroyed the friendship of Chris Minyon and Tim Arson forever.